Hi there guys, how's it going? As promised, I would start going into the dissection of my Felix Tri 26, the ups, the downs, the good bits, the bad bits. But before I do, I want to speak about what's made the challenge possible. And again, before I get into that, if you like the videos, please subscribe, please like if you're interested. If not, just carry on watching, but I'd really appreciate it if you did subscribe and like. So it's the support that made this challenge happen. And that comes twofold. So the physical support by individuals that understood where I was going, what I was trying to achieve and why. And the second part is the financial and emotional backing from the four main sponsors, which were Camper King, who donated a vehicle to us throughout the whole of the challenge, which was amazing. I'm missing Big Red already. The Aardvark Group, who not only financially support this challenge, but I feel that they were really behind me and the team in trying to achieve something that a lot of people said was impossible. MP Aerospace, who Caroline, she's been absolutely amazing, sending me the odd message saying, words of encouragement. The old bomb suit run, which was interesting, like really interesting, especially after a 21-mile swim in over 1,000 miles of cycling. And then we've got Pearson Engineering as well, who helped financially, and not only financially, they helped with the social media side of things as well. So, to know that companies would be happy to part with cold hard cash to support something that, I completely concur, it sounds absolutely nuts and unachievable. What I said I was set out to do, to swim 21 miles, cycle over 1,000 and then run 733 back. So a massive thank you to the sponsors, the primary sponsors, massive thank you. But to the people that actually facilitated the actual completion of the task, and the teamwork and dedication. And I think it came across as not a big deal to them so much because they'd bought into it. They'd bought into what we were trying to achieve. They were volunteers. They willingly gave up their annual leave to come on this crazy journey that I had. And by all intents and purposes, it was unachievable. It was unrealistic. It goes against all of the smart principles, I suppose. But it was just the way that it worked out. So for the first 14 days, I had Mark Breakspear, who was massively into his biking. Good cyclist, road cyclist. And that kind of happened on accident. It wasn't sort of, right, you're the cyclist, we'll have you for the cycling part. It was more a case of trying to get people when and where and have them as a willing participant, because ultimately they had to give up their annual leave to take part in this challenge like I did. So Mark was there, making sure that the bike was working properly every day, making sure that I was fed and watered, making sure I was on the right track, Mark. One day was quite funny. Been cycling, it was red hot. I wasn't keeping track of how far I was going. I was just going point A to point B. got to the end of the day absolutely hanging big time. But you know, Mark had this uncanny ability to just make you giggle. He's just one of those people that you just, you know, you can't get angry at him. And he was like, sorry, thought I'd quickly tell you, but you've done an extra 15 miles today, which you could probably have got away with not doing. So what do you mean, Mark? He's like, yeah, I sent you 50 miles out of the way. I was like, that's not too bad, it's only 15 miles. Then he came back and said, yeah, I needed to get you back on track again, so I sent you back 15 miles the other way to get you back on track. And I was like, you sent me 30 miles out of the way. Is that what you're saying? He said, yeah, I didn't want to tell you just in case you got angry with me halfway through the day, so I thought I'd leave it to the end. I just sat there and laughed. You know, down to making sure that we had somewhere to sleep at night. Water was filled, we had food, you know, did a top rate job. First part of the teamwork done. Hand over to Carl, the old QM at Dems. Almost like so naturally took on that baton, and we were going to the harder part of the challenge, which was sort of day 3 into the run, 150 miles in, and things were getting really bad. Feet were suffering, they were swelling up, and having an older, more experienced guy there probably helped quite a bit, due to the fact that, and I think I've mentioned this before, he kind of knew what to say and what not to say at the right times. And if there was something to say, he just came out and said it, which I really appreciated. So I can't thank you enough, Carl. Really appreciate that. And then after the 7-day stint with Carl, he handed over to Alex, which was the predominantly the runner. So I've had the cyclist, I've had the man with more experience in his little toe than I've got in my whole body. Then go into Alex, which is the runner. And again, sifting through playlists and trying to say the right words at each leg, you know, just to push me on, because there were some dark times, some times where I didn't think I could put a foot in front of the other. I just knew that he would be at the other end laughing and coming up with a different sort of thing to say. So again, massive thank you to Alex, huge help. The teamwork was immense. So thank you very much to all of you guys. This just demonstrates that teamwork, you can do absolutely anything. So thank you ever so much for that dedication, which was pure dedication. My old catchphrase saying, it's still not too late for you to get involved. Go to Just Giving, you can type in Felix Try 26 and you can donate to the Felix Fund, which is a bomb disposal charity. Or you can go to Virgin Just Giving, type in Felix Try 26 and you can donate to the Hummingbird Centre, which is a cancer support centre. Both massively extraordinary charities that are happy to help where appropriate. I'm mending. It's not been more than 6 days now since the finish line. Feet are in relatively good shape. Legs, there's no sort of long-lasting injuries. It's just the body just needs time to catch up with what I've done. And there's some exciting news about what I'm going to be doing in a couple of months, but we'll talk about that on another YouTube video. But before I go, if you've got any questions that you think you would like to ask, if you're contemplating doing some form of challenge like this, you know, fire them away. Put some comments down, ask some questions, and then I can incorporate that into my next YouTube video. What I'm going to try and do is do 2 YouTube videos a week, on a Tuesday and a Thursday. If you like the content, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. But my thoughts of the day: with teamwork, you know, you can achieve anything you want. You can achieve a lot on your own, but I tell you what, you can achieve anything when you're all working together as a team to reach that ultimate goal. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to me rabbit on my thoughts, unscripted, unwritten down. Stay safe. Guess what? Stay hard.